Cole was born on September 23, 2004. When he was 6 months old, he was diagnosed with severe to profound hearing loss in both of his ears. At 14 months old, he was implanted with his first cochlear implant, which allowed him to hear for the first time. When he was 3 years old, he received his second implant on his other ear. At the same time, he was also diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. But now, he's doing great. He's a typical 12-year-old boy who loves to play outside, loves to go on the computer, and loves to draw.
An IEP is an individual education plan or individual education program. It's actually a document that details the services and the plan for a child with special needs in a given year. There's usually a meeting that's also called an IEP where the district and typically the child's teacher and other service providers meet with the parents of the child to figure out what's best for the next year.
Asha.
Asha.
Awa.
Awa.
Abba.
Abba.
Appa.
Appa.
Azza.
Asha.
Anna.
Asha.
Listen again. Anna.
Anna.
Good job. Very nice. Amma.
Amma.
Aja.
Asha.
Adda.
Ada.
So the big problems that we have is always fighting the school district. They're always wanting to take away speech where he needs a lot of speech. They want to put him in placement areas with teachers that don't have enough training and understanding about his disorder. And the real problems is that they want to put him in an area that's easiest for them as opposed to what he needs.
I think that parents have certain ideas of what they want their child to be doing at school. I think that the district and the educators have certain ideas about what they want and what would be best for the kid to be doing at school. So, it's difficult because you're coming from two different perspectives. And sometimes what the parent wants isn't what the district wants. Sometimes what the district wants to do is not what the parent wants to do. And so it can be a difficult process. I've sat in on several IEPs throughout my career in the special education field. And it's a very interesting process. Some of them go very smooth and everything goes well, and some of them can be very difficult.
Each child has certain needs, and unless those needs are addressed, these childs will continue to struggle through school, and they could be, if taught, they could be very productive members of our society. And I think that's what's lacking in the school district. It's a one-size-fits-all type of attitude, and we have to change that. We need a better understanding about how these kids learn and teach them based upon their learning process.
I've been in the field a long time. To be completely honest, Cole is the only student, maybe not the only, but in a career of 8 or 9 years, he's maybe one of 4 students that I've worked with, or that I've even seen and encountered that has a dual diagnosis like this, with a hearing impairment and then also autism. So he presents a difficult case to try to figure out exactly what he needs. And so as far as a solution, I think it might be good to try a different class setting perhaps, and see how that goes. And then if everybody feels like at that point he's still not being given what he needs to succeed education-wise. I think it could be an opportunity for him to go to a different school. But also, knowing Cole and seeing what kind of schools are really out there, I think trying to find that fit is also kind of difficult. Many non-public schools have kids that have, a lot of behavior problems, and Cole is not really that kid. So, it's a tough situation. But I think a solution can be reached. I think it might be the type of thing where both sides actually do have to compromise. And a lot of times in these things, neither side really wants to compromise. So it's a tough situation, but I really hope that Cole is able to get what he needs, and we'll see how it all works out.